Hey, what's up, YouTube? I'm here with Ben Jones, and we're at the ARG State Championship in Colorado. And he just got top 8 with
Nekroz
Shaddoll.
Nekroz.
Okay. All right, cool. Let's get in their profile.
All right. So let's start off with the Nekroz stuff. Played 2 classless. Nothing special about that. 3 Unicore, 2 Rio, 3 Valkyrs. I was thinking about running 2 Valkyrs, but it turns out to be like the best card possible if you have Shaddolls to tribute for it, so that's why it's in there at 3. Then 1 Nekroz Shaddoll. I really like the card and I wanted to play 2 just for the hand trap effect, but this deck was already getting pretty big, so I decided not to. Got 2 Shirt, 3 Manju, 3 Senju. I'm then getting into Shaddolls. I'm playing a pretty low amount of Shaddolls compared to what I've tried in the past. So 1 Hedgehog, 2 Dragon, and 2 Beast. I used to play 12 Shaddoll monsters, which was essentially the 2 decks put together, and it was 55 cards, and it got pretty crazy. Like, once it got started, you couldn't stop it, but it had a lot of inertia. Like, it really took some work to get it going. So I decided to cut it down to this for today. Of Armageddon Knight. Armageddon Knight to send the Jin or one of the Shaddolls. Usually the Hedgehog, so I could search either Dragon or Beast to tribute for a Valkyris. 1 Jin. And then hand traps. I was playing 2 Max C's, 1 effect failure. I had more effect failures, but today I wanted to try out the 2 Ghost Ogres. So I could only get a hold of 2 of those, so.
How did it work out?
I never used it.
Oh.
At all. Saw it several times. I think the one time I did use it was as a fusion material for a construct out of my hand. I don't know. I love the card. I played against Clifford's and I would have been super happy to see it, but I did not. I only saw it against Fire Fist, which was basically a free win anyway. So, yeah, so that's it for monsters. This is 46 cards, so it's taking up kind of a lot of room. Let's scoop up some of these guys. Okay, so on to spells. I played 2 Shaddoll Fusions. I opted not to play the El Shaddoll Fusion. I thought this was a better surprise factor, and since I was playing such a low Shaddoll count, I didn't want to have to use it from my field and hand. Pretty much the only time they were live was out of the deck, except for one time. Like I said, I used the Ghost Ogre for it. 1 prep, and then the usual Nekroz lineup. I actually thought about running 3rd cycle. Decided not to today, but it's the best ritual card and it's really good. Although unfortunately I opened with it several times in doubles and was unable to play those games. For destruction, I had Regeki and Darkhold, max of both. It's out to the Jin lock. It was really helpful to just clear fields. I like the Darkhold because sometimes I clear my own field and then search the spells. Yeah. And 2 Rhoda, that just sort of helps get things going. You can grab the Armageddon Knight, which sets off any Shaddoll effect, or it gets the Shirt or Colossus. I played 1 trap today as a Ring of Destruction, and I had the most glorious moment of my Yu-Gi-Oh career ever when I used Ring of Destruction for exactly the game in the final round of Swiss. So
why did you choose that trap over like Scolding or something like that?
What?
Why did you pick Ring over?
Just nobody really expects it. It was sort of between Ring of Destruction and Torrential Tribute, but I liked the Ring just for the targeted removal, and I really liked the burn.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said it's 46 cards?
46.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was your matchups for the tournament?
Let's see. First round, I played against Yosenju Antimeta. Won 2-0. Round 2, I played against Burning Abyss, and it was a draw. We both won one game. And then, let's see, round 3, I played against Infernoids, and I lost the first game due to a basically unplayable hand. Second and third game, but won both pretty handily. Round 4 was Fire Fist, which I said was essentially a free win. Like both Nekroz and Shaddoll have an incredible matchup against it, and he did his spirit thing first turn, and I dropped a Shaddoll fusion on him instead.
That was it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Round 5. Let's see. I lost a round in there someplace. I think I lost round 3 and then lost round 4.
Okay.
Lost round 4 to the mirror match, Nekroz. I didn't really side very well for it, so I wasn't too surprised. And then round 6, I played against Clifford's. He got a game loss for showing up late. He won game 1 and I won game 2 with the Ring of Destruction destroying his monolith for exactly a game.
Go.
Okay. So then this will do the extra deck.
Yeah.
Rank 4s, I got Abyss Dweller, Emerald, Laval Chain, and Shaddoll. This deck was kind of strapped for space. I put in the Abyss Dweller just sort of for like BA and things. I expected to see a lot more BA than I did. I chose over the Exciton, which in retrospect was a mistake. I think Exciton would have been a lot better. There's plenty of times when I could have used it under lose 1 turn. You summon it and then you wait and do it in their battle phase. So then for Synchros, I got 2 Herald Arclights. Some people only play 1. I don't know why. I use 2 pretty frequently. HCS Behemoth, which I honestly think I should take out for the Exciton. I was in there to summon a Brio if I needed to, but it never came up. Clearing Synchro Dragon. It's in there because you can go into it with a Veiler and a Brio, or a Unicorn and a Ghost Ogre. Although I never used it, it could have been cool. Leo, just for level 10. This is probably some way I could have made it, but I never did. Star Eaters and then 11. And then on the fusions, I played 1 window, which actually never came up. Kind of don't like it too much without the El Shaddoll fusion in it. I think it's better to chain that to stop special summons than it is to just put it on the board. I played 2 constructs. I think there was one time I had used the Shaddoll fusion and then activated a Kaleidoscope and sent a construct to summon 2 Unicorn, and that worked pretty well. I got the fusion back and then really went crazy on it. Annoyed Hillis, sort of a nod to the mirror match, which I did not do well against. And then Blue Eyes is my level 12.
Okay.
So here's an extra.
So then you would change his put Exciton Knight in?
Yeah, I think that's the main thing. I could probably also take out the window. Didn't really use it too much. I think for this build, it's really just the construct and the Annoyed Hillis that are worth playing. The Shaddoll fusion monsters. And then the side deck. I sided the Gungnir and the Decisive Armor. The Gungnir is like really good to ratchet in the Jinlock. Worked super well against Infernoids. Like there's literally nothing he could do. The guy ended up with the Gungnir and a Valkyrie in hand. And the Decisive Armor like really was putting in work. I kind of didn't like it at first, but I summoned it several times and it was really doing good things for me. So I sided those in almost all the time. One Dengoseka. I wasn't really focused on locking down back row. I played 3 Fairywind. And that was really more of my spell and tap removal rather than the Denko, because most people are flipping their floodgates in the standby phase anyway. I had 3 Lancia. I sided them in against the mirror match and Infernoids. They were in there also for Ritual Beasts. I didn't ever see them, so I don't know how good they were. I got 2 Flying C for the Satellar Knight mirror match, or for the Satellar Knight match.
Yeah.
I think I put 1 in against Burning Abyss and didn't see it, but it tends to be really good against things like that. Yeah, I never played Satellars today, but I feel like it would have been really useful. 2 Geometria, that's for the BA. Like I said, I expected to see a lot more BA than I did. They put in a lot of work in that match. We probably would have won, except that we went into time for the draw. And then 2 different dimension gear. This card I was super excited about. I believe I got to use it 1 time, and it was really good at that point. It was against the Burning Abyss player. Because I Darkhold chained that, and all his cards got banished instead of getting effects. I also really wanted to use it against Volcanics, which was what I lost to in the top 8. Yeah. To a really poor misplay on my part, but I never saw it against him. But it also works really well against Shaddolls. I used to play in the Shaddoll mirror match like back in October, and it was incredible. So thought I'd bring it back for this, and it seemed like it would have been good, but I just didn't really see it that often. It's probably with the 46 card deck.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so that's how it went.
Thanks. Well, congrats on your top 8.
Thanks.
All right.
Cool course.